carry on. So today we're going to be doing some chair yoga. So chair yoga is useful for lots of different types of people. A lot of people think, oh, it's only for the elderly, or it's only for those who have different kinds of bodies that don't suit regular yoga. But actually, chair yoga is useful for everyone, and especially for those who are working in an office or working from home or studying, okay? Because it can give a little bit of relief to the body, which has been sitting in this strange position for possibly, a few hours. So today, this class is just giving you an example of what types of things you can be doing, and then basically you can experiment yourself. So we're going to start with just some simple movements. Before we begin that, I'll just talk a little bit about the chair. So ideally, your chair should be solid. Okay? It might have armrests, it might not. Okay? You can use them to your advantage, but also they can get in the way. So see what suits you. And what's also important is that you have a straight back. Okay? You don't want it to be going a little bit behind, so sloping, because that will make you start to round your back. Okay? So sitting comfortably, we're going to bring our hands into Bhairavi Mudra. So bringing our left hand onto our lap, palm up, and our right hand on top. Make sure your spine is upright, your shoulders are relaxed, and your chest is open. Gently closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in and out, and again deep breath in and out. Allowing your body to relax. And we're going to be chanting Om, so you can repeat it with me, either out loud or in your mind. Inhale. Gently opening your eyes, releasing your hands. So what we're going to do to start with is some gentle movements. So we're going to start with our toes, scrunching up the toes and stretching. Scrunching, stretching, scrunching, stretching. I'll just lift my leg high so you can see, but you don't have to have your foot so high. You might be right with your foot on the ground. Okay? So this just gives a little bit of stretch into your toes. And if you are wearing shoes because you're in the office, of course you can just do it inside the shoe, but it won't be as much. Okay, swapping over, so clenching, stretching, clenching, stretching, clenching, stretching, clenching, stretching. Alright, now we're going to do the ankles. So pointing your toe, pushing your heel. Pointing your toes, pushing your heel. Continue to do that. Now you might have a footrest, which is also really handy. If not, you might have a yoga mat on the ground that's rolled up, or you can just rest your foot on the ground too. See what feels comfortable for you. It's always important that yoga is comfortable. There shouldn't be any pain. There shouldn't be any discomfort. It should suit you. Alright, swapping over. So pointing your toes, push your heel. Pointing your toes, pushing your heel. Pointing your toes, pushing your heel. Pointing your toes, pushing your heel. Relax. Now we'll move on to the rotation. And so slowly rotating your ankle. Remember, you can have your foot on the ground if you prefer. And the other way. It's pretty noisy today with all the birds. It looks nice. Alright, swapping over. Again, rotating. And the other way. Okay, so we've done the ankles. Now we'll move to our knees. So we're going to inhale, raising our leg and pushing, trying to press, tighten our kneecap and press downwards. Okay. So this is where you'll feel it in your thigh, the tops of your thigh. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so that's a little bit of strengthening for the knees. So basically it strengthens the muscles around the kneecap. So especially if you've got knee pain, it's a helpful one. Now we're going to do the rotation of the knees, which is also helpful for knee pain. So lifting your leg up, so placing your hands behind your thigh, slowly rotating. Now if this is uncomfortable for you, that's fine. You can keep your leg on the ground and you can just make the circle with your toes. So trying to make a nice big circle. So either way, don't worry, there's a few little clicks and sounds. As long as there's no pain, no discomfort, there's no problem. The other way. Okay, swapping over. So lifting your leg, slowly rotating. Remembering the option, if this isn't comfortable for you, it's always important to listen to your body. The other way. Okay. Alright, so we've done our ankles, we've done our knees. Now we'll move to our hip. So we're going to lift up our leg and slowly rotate. Okay, you can hold your chair as a support if you want. And here, now I'm not touching the ground, but if it's uncomfortable, or if you find one round is enough, just do one round and rest. Then another round and rest. It's fine. And you can decide how big the circle's going to be. Okay, it might just be really small. And you know, that's still good. Okay, we'll go the other way. And also one thing to consider is to come a little bit further onto the edge of your chair, so you'll have a little bit larger range of motion. Alright, to the other leg. And the other way. Okay, relax. Alright, next we're going to bend our knee and place our ankle just past the thigh. We're going to do another ankle rotation. Now you'll say to me, oh, but we've already done one. Why do we need to do another? Well, it is helpful to do this one because we're going to be using holding our foot and allowing the ankle to be relaxed as we rotate. So it's a slightly different effect. Okay, so just keeping it gentle, not forcing anything. Slowly rotating. And the other way. Okay, swap over. Slowly rotating. And the other way. Okay. Now we're going to again bend our leg and we're going to put our foot onto our thigh this time. And we're going to do a movement from here. So we're going to inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, bring it down. Now, if you're used to this position, this movement, and you feel comfortable, you can bring the foot higher. Okay? So again, we inhale up, exhale down. Never forcing it. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We'll swap over. So remember, place your foot wherever it feels comfortable, whether it's here, whether it's on your thigh, or whether it's a bit higher up. So we inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one, inhale up, exhale down. And releasing. So shake that out. So we've done our ankles, we've done our knees, and we've done our hips. So we're going to move now to our upper body. So we'll start with our shoulders. So we inhale, lifting our shoulders up, exhaling down. Again, inhaling up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Relax. Fingertips onto your shoulders. So we're going to start by inhaling, opening, exhaling, closing. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. And to the sides, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now bring your elbows down, we're going to rotate. So inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Roll your shoulders. Okay. Now we're going to bring our arms out by the side, palms facing up. And now slowly turning your arms so your palms are down and twisting. Okay. Then the other way. Okay. So this is helpful for your shoulders and elbows. Again, twist and back. Twist and back. And when your palms are up, you're trying to turn them towards the back as well. Again, twist and back, twist and back, and release. Okay, so now we're going to do an arm movement. So inhale, raise your arms from the side, stretch up, and exhaling down. Again, inhale, stretching up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, relax your shoulders. Now from the front, inhale, stretching up, turn your palms, and exhale down. Again, inhale, stretching up, and exhale down. Inhale, and exhale. Alright, and the last one here for arm movements, inhale, raising your arms, and exhaling across your wrists, forearms, elbows, and upper arms if possible, wherever you can get to. Exhaling down and separating. Then the other way, so inhale, raise your arms up, and exhaling down. One more time, so inhale, raising your arms, exhale, over and down. And the other way, inhale and exhale. Okay, roll your shoulders. So that just helps to loosen up your chest, your upper back, shoulders. So now we're going to do the rotation for the elbows. So supporting the elbow, slowly rotating. And the other way. Swapping over, slowly rotating. And the other way. Okay, now we'll move to our hands. So starting with the fingertips. So we're just going to press the fingertips together. Press, relax. Press, relax. Press, relax. Press, relax. Now the fingers. Press, relax. Press, relax. Press, relax. Press, relax. And now the palms. Palms and fingers, fingertips. Press, relax. Press, relax. Press, relax. Press, relax. So this is good for strengthening the hands. So especially if you find that your hands shake a little bit, this is good. Oh, that was a noisy cough too. Alright, so from here, rotation. So slowly opening your hands, okay? And now the backs of the fingers touching and the palms. So the backs of the hands, opening and back. This is like a flower rotation. Again, away. It can take a little bit to get the hang of it, but it's just a nice one for the wrists. Okay. And the other way. Shake out your hands. Bring your arms in front, stretch out and clench. Stretch and clench. Stretch, clench, stretch, clench. Shake it out. And now palms facing up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Call this Frankenstein hands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Shake it out. Okay, so now we're going to do another movement which is good for the shoulders. So we're going to raise our arm up, bend our elbow, and hold our hands, so our fingers or our wrists. Okay. And slowly pull our elbow down. So our other elbow is facing up. Now, for some of you, you might be up to here. For some of you, you might be here. Whatever is comfortable for your shoulder. Okay, and this is a nice stretch to open the chest, stretch into the upper back and into the shoulders. Make sure that your head is upright, you're not hunching down. Okay, breathe normally. Alright, and now we'll move to the other side. So lifting up the arm, bring the other elbow down and stretch. Again, breathing normally, just enjoy that stretch. And release. The next movement we're going to do is what I call the scapular hug. So what we're doing is crossing our arms over, and we're going to put our fingers around our scapulas, our shoulder blades. So you'll be able to feel them, just the indents there. Stick your fingers in, and then you're going to try to push out. So as if you're rounding your back, bring your head down, and it gives a nice stretch into your upper back. So breathing normally and release. Okay, and it's always nice to give yourself a hug too. Alright, other arms swapping over. So getting your fingertips around your scapulas and then slowly rounding your back. Breathe normally and release. Okay. And one more movement for the forearms, especially for those that are doing a lot of typing. Okay, bring your arms out, cross your arms over, and interlocking your fingers. Bring your hands down towards you and out. And if you can't get that far, if you're here, it's okay. As long as you're getting a nice stretch and it's comfortable, it's fine. Okay. and release. Swapping over. And you might find that it's not as easy on one side. Breathe normally. And release. Okay, so we've still got the neck to do. So it's really important that you do it very carefully with your neck. Never do any movements fast and never overdo it. Okay, so first we're going to bring our chin down towards our chest. Breathing normally. Then slowly straighten. Gently tilt your head back, not too far. And straighten. Now your ear towards your shoulder, not lifting your shoulder up. You feel a nice stretch into your side. Inhale up. Other side. Inhale up. Again, we're moving to the left side, but we're going to keep our chin parallel to the shoulder. And back to the front. And the other side. And back to the front. Okay, now we're going to do a gentle movement. So slowly bring your chin down towards your chest. Inhaling to the left. Inhale to the back. Exhale right. Exhale to the front. Inhale to the right. Inhale to the back. Exhale left. Exhale to the front. One more time. Inhaling left. Inhale to the back. Exhale right. Exhale to the front. Inhale to the right. Inhale to the back. Exhale to the left. Exhale to the front. Inhale, bring your head up. Okay, so we've done lots of different movements for the joints. Of course, there are plenty of other ones that you could also incorporate, but this just gives you a little idea of what you can do. Now we're going to do some different types of asanas, so where we're holding a position a little bit longer. So what we'll do to start with is we'll do a forward bend. Okay, so we inhale, lifting our spine up, and exhaling, slowly slide our hands down. As far as it's comfortable for you to go. You might be here, you might be able to bring your hands down to the ground. Whatever is comfortable. Breathe normally. Okay, now slowly coming up. So that's one type of forward bend. Now we're going to be bringing our hands into a yoga mudra. So we're going to be bringing one hand on top of the other. Okay. Inhaling, lifting our spine up, and exhaling, slowly bending forward. As far as it's comfortable to go. Keep your elbows in. Breathing normally, and inhaling up. Exhale down. So you'll feel there's a little bit more pressure onto your belly here. So this just gives a nice massage to your abdominal organs, and it can be helpful for digestion. All right, now we're going to do a forward bend, but also a twist. Okay, so inhale, lift your spine up. Exhale, slowly bending forward. Okay, bringing one hand onto your right hand onto your left foot, and raising the other hand, the left hand, up, looking upwards. Breathe normally. And releasing. We'll bring our left hand onto our right foot, raising our right hand, looking upwards. Breathe normally. And releasing. Slowly coming up. Now we'll do another type of forward bend, which is a cross leg forward bend. So we're crossing our right leg over, hands on our knee. Inhale, lift your spine, and exhale, slowly bending forward. Just as far as it's comfortable to go. You can rest your arms on your body if you prefer, or just have them loose. Now exhale and inhaling up. Swapping your legs over. So left leg over your right. Inhale, And exhale, bend forward. Breathing normally. Now slowly inhaling, coming back up. And exhaling, bringing your leg down. Okay, now we're going to do the cat movement. So bringing your hands onto your knees. We inhale, open, and trying to press your belly towards your thighs. So you're arching your back. Inhale and exhaling, rounding. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding. And relax. Okay, so next we're going to do the half gas release pose. So just coming a little bit more onto the edge of your chair, we're going to bend our knee and bring our foot towards us and wrap our arms around. Okay, so this is our half gas release position. So a little bit of pressure of your thigh against your body. Okay, so it gives a nice massage. If you want, you can bring the head down. And release. We'll swap over. So bending your knee, wrapping your arms around, and your head down. Breathe normally. And if you're not here, if you're here, that's okay too. Whatever's comfortable for you. Okay? Okay, and release. Bring your foot down. Alright, next we're going to do a version of a cobra, so Sphinx pose. So just sitting back onto your chair properly, bringing your forearms down, have your hands together, and inhaling, looking up. Breathe normally, so you're pushing your belly downwards and holding the pose. And release. Okay, so we've done a little bit of forward bending, a little bit of backward bending. Now we're going to do some twists. So we're going to start with the cross leg twist. So lifting your right leg and placing it over your left leg. Bring your hand onto your knee, so your left hand onto your right knee, and slowly twisting towards the right side. So you want to look over your right shoulder. Breathing normally. Now inhale and exhaling back to the front. Swapping your legs over, so left leg over your right leg. Placing your right hand onto your left knee and slowly twisting towards the left side, so looking over your left shoulder. Breathing normally. Inhale and exhale back to the front. Okay, so that's our first version. Next version, we're going to bend our right leg, okay, and we're going to look. We're going to wrap our arm around, so our left arm around our right knee and looking over our right shoulder. Breathing normally. And release. And on the other side, so bending your left leg, wrapping your arm around, looking over your shoulder, your left shoulder. Breathing normally, release. Okay, so now we're going to do another version of a twist where we're going to bend our right leg, placing our foot onto the chair, wrapping our left arm around and looking over our shoulder. Breathe normally. So this is just a little bit more intense. You might feel a little bit of a stretch into your hip, into your bottom. Normal breathing. And slowly release. Okay, now we're going to be bending our left leg, placing it over our right leg, wrapping our arm around and looking over our shoulder. Normal breathing. And slowly release. Bring your leg down. The next position we're going to do is the needle and thread pose. Now the needle and thread pose is really good for lower back pain, especially if that pain is starting to radiate down into your bottom, into your leg, even as far down as your foot. Okay, so that's where there can be some compression on the sciatic nerve. So this is a really good position to do throughout the day. So what we're going to do is bend our leg, our left leg, placing our ankle just past our thigh here. From here we're slowly going to start bending forward. Okay? And you're only going to bend forward as far as it's comfortable for you to go. Okay? And this might be where you're at, that's fine. Okay? If not, you can go a little bit further until you feel that nice stretch. You might want to bring your hands onto the ground, you might want to rest your arms onto your leg, whatever feels most comfortable. And we just stay here, breathing normally. Okay, and releasing. So we'll practice on the other side. So bending your leg. Okay, so here our ankle is just past the thigh here. Inhale, lifting your spine up, and exhaling, slowly bend forward. Again, as far as it's comfortable for you to go. And breathing normally. Just stay there. Relax as much as you can. You'll feel a little stretch into your bottom, into your thigh. And slowly releasing. Okay, the next pose we're going to do is Garudasana, the eagle pose. So this is one that I often recommend people do sitting in a chair when they're not used to it, because then they don't have the aspect of balance to think about, and it will really improve the flexibility of your joints. So what we're going to do is lift our right leg up, wrapping our right leg around, and if possible, our toes around our calf. If you're not there, that's absolutely fine. For a lot of people, they'll be like this. That's okay. Over a period of time, they can slowly bring their foot a little bit closer and eventually wrap. Okay. If one practices this throughout the day, they'll find the flexibility comes really fast. All right, so we've got the legs done. Now we're going to raise our right arm and then wrapping our left arm from underneath and reaching towards our hands. So if you can't reach your hands, if you're like this, it's okay. If you're like this, it's okay. Whatever you can get to. Okay. If you want to get a little bit more stretch, lift your elbows up. Okay. You'll feel more stretch into your shoulders, your upper back, and breathe normally. Okay. Releasing. We'll practice on the other side. So lifting your left leg, wrapping your toes around or wherever you can get to. Okay. From here, lifting up our left arm and wrapping. So from underneath, reaching our hands or wherever we can get to, lift your elbows up if it's comfortable, and breathing normally. And if you do want to practice this in standing, you can use the chair as a support, so it's quite handy. And release. Okay, so the next practice we're going to do is Parvatasana. So we're going to interlock our fingers, turn the palms, and stretch up. So stretching from the base of your spine all the way to your hands, and we'll also stretch to the side. So inhale, exhale to the side, inhale up, exhale other side, inhale up, and exhaling down. So next we're going to do the chair Surya Namaskar or chair sun salutation. So there's lots of different versions of sun salutation that you can do in a chair. This is just my version, so you might want to change it around according to what you like the most. And it's pretty much a combination of lots of the different poses that we've already done put together. And it's something nice that, you know, if you're in your chair all day at the office and you just want to have a quick stretch, do a couple of rounds of this chair Surya Namaskar and you will feel energized. So we're going to start with our hands in Namaskar. So from here, come forward a bit. So we're going to inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, bending down, forward, as far as it's comfortable to go. From here, inhale, and we're going to be bending our foot, okay, like we did the half gas release pose. So this time we're going to pull our knee towards us, just breathe normally, and press our belly forward and open our chest. So this is like the half cobra position. Just breathing normally. Inhale and exhale, release. What we're going to do now is optional, okay? And it's kind of like another version of a plank, you can say. And only do it if your chair is very stable, okay? Ideally a little bit more stable than this chair too, okay? So what we're doing is putting our hands onto the ground and we're going to lift up. So inhale and exhaling down. Okay, from here, forearms onto our thighs. So another cobra, inhale and exhale. Hands on the knees, rounding your back. So it's kind of like a cat. Now inhale, other foot, so the half cobra, bringing your foot on, pulling your thigh close towards you, opening your chest. Just breathe normally here. Now inhale and exhaling, coming down. Inhale, exhale, bend forward, and inhaling up. Exhale back. Okay, so that's pretty much the Surya Namaskar. We'll do a couple more rounds. Oh, the birds are getting noisy. We'll do a few more rounds just so that you get a nice warm up and you can really feel the benefits. Alright, so starting with our hands, that's a cockatoo. So hands in Namaskar, inhaling up, exhale, bend forward, inhale, exhale, hands on the chair, inhale, exhale, forearms down, inhale, exhale, rounding, inhale, half cobra, exhale, bending forward, inhale, raising up, and exhale back. So we did do that a little bit faster so that we could incorporate the breath. However, you don't have to do it that fast. You might decide that you want to hold each position for a couple of breaths, and that's absolutely fine too. Okay, we'll do another round. So again, hands in Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward. Inhaling, half cobra. Exhaling down. Hands on the back, on the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Forearms down. Inhale. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, half cobra. You might hear the kookaburras there. Exhaling down. Inhale. Exhale. So that's our chair Surya Namaskar. So now we're just going to do a little bit of relaxation sitting in the chair. So this just helps to relax the body, but also the mind, like you would do a Shavasana. Okay. And ideally, if you've got the wall behind you, or you can move your chair to the wall, then your head can rest, and it's just much more comfortable. Okay. So what we're going to do is, if you have something in front of you, you can put your feet on, That's very good. If not, just have your feet resting there. Relax your back, hands on your lap, closing your eyes. Just taking a deep breath in and out. And again, in and out. Allowing your body to relax. Relaxing your face, all the muscles of your face, your eyes, nose, mouth, and jaw. Relax your forehead, the crown of your head, the back of your head, your whole head, your neck and throat, your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands. Relax your belly, the middle of your back, your lower back, your hips, your pelvis, your bottom. Relax your thighs, your knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet. Your whole body is relaxed from the crown of your head to your toes. Taking a deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. And back to normal breathing. Feel that with each breath, every inhalation, you're inhaling peace, calmness, positivity, and every exhalation, exhaling out any stress, any tension, any negativity. The whole body is relaxing with your breath. And gently wiggling your fingers and toes. We'll keep our eyes closed, sitting up. Bring our palms into Namaskar. So that's where our hands are together. We're just going to chant Om and Om Shanti. So you can chant with me either out loud or in your mind. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in your body, mind, and soul. Gently opening your eyes. Hari Om.